What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU04 YouTube channel. Just a quick one before we get into the video. If my voice sounds a little bit off or anything in this video, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather this last week, so I apologise for that. But to bring you the review as normal and everything, and I just want to say before we actually get into the review of the video, obviously at Blackpool there was a bit of criticism from fans to Simo and from Simo to fans and stuff, and I just wanted to say that I think the 6,400 people that were supporting the Blues yesterday shown that Paul Simpson has the absolute support of this club and the fan base. I thought the fans were absolutely magnificent in Saturday's game against Northampton, and you know there was a lot of singing, a lot of chanting. You know, obviously the goals helped the atmosphere, the team's performance helped the atmosphere as well. And, you know, you've seen on Twitter there was a whole thing about getting the other stands chanting. Was it the B stand Blues they were going with? And, you know, that end of the stadium started a few songs off. It's, you know, the Paul Simpson Blue White Army chant started over there. It heads towards us in the Pioneer, the Warwick Road end and everything. So, you know, it was a really good atmosphere, and I think it shows what Brunton Park can be. You know, the fans were up for it yesterday, the players were up for it yesterday, and that's what we need. But you know, if Paul Simpson ever doubted, which I really don't think he ever doubted that we want him away from the club, but if he ever did doubt, I think that's just a little reminder that, you know, I think we all pretty much love you, so you know, don't stress it too much. But into the game though, it was a bright start from Carlisle. I thought. I looked at the team lineup and I thought this could be an interesting game, let's say the least. A few plays were excellent yesterday. I'm a big fan of Josh Emmanuel. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think he's a top player. You know, big lad, gets forward, gets back, not afraid of a tackle. He's got that muscle, the strength. I think Dylan McGeoch is an absolutely unbelievable signing. I think he gets better week by week. You know, he doesn't do anything fancy, but he does all the things just to sit in and, you know, just win the ball, defend well. In fact, I actually think him coming off was a bit of a turning point in the game, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I thought Jack Robinson was fantastic in the midfield. He's actually got my man of the match. Jack Robinson, I thought he was unbelievable yesterday. I wasn't expecting the best performance from him. I've never seen him play midfield before, but I thought he was brilliant yesterday. That Alfie McCalmont had a very good game as well. That midfield three, very surprisingly, was excellent. And then Luke Plange, I thought, you know, he's getting a bit of stick for the second goal, but he's ran for 93 minutes, bless him. To be fair, like, you know, he's knackered out there. So I think Luke Plange had a good game as well. Unfortunately, just some chances throughout the game. Again, Carlisle just didn't take the chances, and that was a multiple of players. But I think overall, everyone had a pretty decent game. I know there's going to be one clip that's coming up that people are going to have conversations about, but I think overall, everyone had a solid performance yesterday. But Luke Plange and Robertson had a few early opportunities that won us a couple of corners, and someone said on Twitter it was Jack Robinson taking the corners. I thought it was Jordan Gibson. I might be wrong, but whoever was taking the corners, I must admit, the better than Mox's corners have been this season, because Mox's corners haven't been the best this season. So it was refreshing to see corners actually getting past the first man and creating opportunities. But we had a really good spell in sort of the first 15 minutes. Luke Plange with some great footwork. McCalmont had the strike, and it fell to Jack Armour on the follow-up, but unfortunately couldn't go in. And then, to be fair, I thought it was a foul on Sam Hoskins. He got taken out in our defence, and then we went up the other end. And it did look like Joe Garner was pushed to the floor, to be fair. It did look like a penalty for me, but at the same time, it's also Joe Garner. He does go down, you know, if you blow on the back of his shirt. So, who knows? But it did look like a penalty from where I was sitting anyway. And then there was an opportunity before they scored when McCalmont nicked the ball. Joe Garner's went through. It's a great tackle from their defender, don't get me wrong, but he maybe could have just passed it off to the left and give it to Gibson, where we could have had a better opportunity. But, you know, at the end of the day, he maybe just didn't see Gibson in the area that he was. But, you know, that was a good chance just before their goal, which is on your screen now. Now, I've slowed it down for the purpose of it, but there's McWilliams. He gets the shot off. It's deflected with John Mellish, and then Hawley obviously sort of parries it behind himself, and then it goes in the back of the net. It does look like it goes in, to be fair, but I must say the linesman must have incredible eyesight to see that that's clearly over the line. That's all I'm going to say. The linesman must have incredible eyesight to see that went over the line from where he was. But I'm not arguing the decision. I think I do think Hawley's a little bit unlucky, to be fair. The deflection at the last second doesn't really give him time to react, but you're expecting the goalkeeper to keep it out at the same time as well. So I'll let you have your own opinion on that one, right or wrong. It's that's your opinion. I think he's a little bit unlucky, but I would really like to see them saved. And I think that goal killed sort of the first half for us. We didn't really look like we didn't really look as if we had the energy after that goal in the first half. The goal really took it out of us. There was a chance with Luke Plange where we had a few men getting forward and he took the shot. He did do much and then took the shot where I think he maybe could have just crossed it to someone in the box. But there was a real good atmosphere as the players went into half time. They got clapped off the pitch. They got an ovation, and they came out that second half, and we wanted it again. I'm not saying they didn't want it in the first half, but after that goal, we felt a little bit flat. But they came out again in the second half. They didn't let their heads drop. Jordan Gibson kicked us off really with a couple of efforts on the edge of the box. Just what Gibson does, sort of cuts in on the edge, takes a sort of curl and bend and shot from the edge of the box, and we won a few corners from it. Jack Robinson then hit the crossbar. Really good effort from him. He sort of just stopped the ball, took the shot. Unfortunately, it hit the crossbar instead of going in. And then there was a loop and cross to their number 7, Sam Hoskins, and Thomas Hawley, to be fair, gets down well to make the save. And then a few minutes after that, Jack Armour whips in this wonderful cross that hits the back of the net for Carlisle to make it 1-1. It was definitely a cross. You could tell because he didn't celebrate. He just stood there. But we don't care. Who cares? Seriously, we scored. It doesn't matter. The fans, were buzzing. It was great to see us get a goal at last, to be fair. Great to see us get a goal at Brunton Park, because it feels like years, well, maybe not years, but it feels like ages since we've been at Brunton Park, let alone seen a goal at Brunton Park. But great finish from Jack Armour, even though it was probably a cross. But, it went in, so, great finish in the end there. And then there was a chance with Gibson, and I thought the referee was quite... not the best, let's say. But Gibson had the shot, and he was going to give a goal kick, and then... The players had said to him, it's a corner, but then he blew and give a corner. He was literally about to give a goal kick. He was given the hand signal and then changed it to a corner. So that's, you take what you will from it. But professional referees, it's not the best look sometimes, is it? I thought he bottled it throughout the game. There's a few chances that he missed. Few, and that's for both teams. That's not just for Carlisle. That's for both teams. But yeah, that was that. But then we got a corner that was whipped in right onto the head of the substitute, Ryan Edmondson, who made it 2-2. That clip is in this video for you guys. They managed to get that as well. But yeah, to make it 2-1, and the crowd was mental, wasn't it? It was a great crowd. It was a brilliant atmosphere. And it was great to see Carlisle going in front. I love Ryan Edmondson's passion. Should he be getting a starting position next week? That's the question that's going to be asked now, isn't it? But Edmondson, he came on with half an hour to go and he made an impact. He was running his socks off, and it was great and everything. And then Dylan McGeoch went off in the 86th minute, and I thought that really sort of hampered us. I thought that sort of, the positioning, it just looked out of place with a midfielder going off for a striker, in my opinion. And maybe McGeoch isn't fit enough to play the full 90 minutes or however. But I thought it was a strange substitution to take McGeoch off for a striker. And then Patrick Rough gets down the right hand side, left hand side, and then gets a low cross in, and you knew you knew Brough was getting a goal or an assist or something in the game, wasn't he? Of course he was. It's how it works with football. But the unfortunate thing about the goal, it's a good finish from there, lad. Don't get me wrong. But the thing that bugs me with their goal, and I accept players are tired. You've played 93 minutes of football. You know you've run your socks off. But there's 5 Carlisle players in that box, and that cross has went right to the edge of the box. It went right through the box. To their lad, and it's a good finish for him to put it in the back of the net in the 93rd minute, and then that was the game really. 2-2. Decent game of football. I thought Carlisle, to be fair, absolutely dominated Northampton. I thought we deserved the 3 points, and it actually feels like 2 points dropped. I'm going to be perfectly honest. But I think that's a point we can improve on, a point we can take into the next game next week against Cheltenham, where I'd really like 3 points, and I think if we can perform like that, we'll get that 3 points. But yeah, this result moves us up 1 place into 21st position, 3 points away from safety. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I will leave you with the rest of the clips in this video, including Ryan Edmondson's goal. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, please give it a like, subscribe, and of course, let me know your reactions in them comments down below. But for now, I've been CU04. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
So the team starting with today's visitors, Northampton Town, goalkeepers number 26, Max Thompson, 4, Jack Salby, 5, Captain John Guthrie, 6, Sam Shearing, 7, Sam Hoskins, 11, Rich Phillip, 17, Sean Williams, 19, Kieran Berry, 21, Mark Leonard, 22, Akin Ardenero, and 33, Patrick Brough. Substitutes for Northampton, goalkeepers number 36, James Batch, 3,